And to me, that became, I'm dating Princess Di. This is now a date, like.
Speaking of greatness and somebody that's connected to Apollo 13, you were in London and found yourself across from Princess Diana.
Oh yes, I was. So Princess Diana, of course, is Princess Diana, was most famous and beloved woman in the world at this time. And I was trying to do a curiosity conversation with Princess Diana. And I was doing it like very conventionally, like sending letters to Buckingham Palace, and well, nothing happened. And then all of a sudden, coincidentally, we're invited to a royal premiere to premiere our movie Apollo 13. And at our royal premiere, it was going to be Charles and Diana. They both made it to the premiere, but Diana was the only one that went to the black tie after party dinner. And lo and behold, she's sitting directly in front of me. And on her sides are flanked as Tom Hanks on the left and Ron Howard on the right. And I'm right in front of her.
Remember it really well. In fact, I had a kind of a faux pas at one point. I sort of like picked up the wrong fork or her bread, or I did something like really clumsy. She, of course, pretended she didn't notice, and somebody slipped in and corrected whatever it was.
And I'm thinking, I'm not going to ask her all those kind of royal questions and be, the super uptight, polite thing you're supposed to be, because that will bore her to death. Let other people do that. I'm going to tell her Hollywood stories. I'm going to find a groove with Princess Di. And so I did find a groove. And I'm talking to her, and there's a couple times like Hanks goes, is he crazy? Like.
That was a great night. And she was, pretty open about her sort of marital disappointments and frustrations. And
oh, really?
She was pretty forthcoming about that. And I mean, not in an unladylike, gossipy way. It wasn't dishing with the Hollywood celebs. You could just see it. I guess maybe because I'm a director, and I think Brian could really sense it as well.
And from what I understand as it pertains to Brian, he pretty much ignored all protocol with regards to interacting with her.
Brian was totally himself, totally relaxed. But again, she invited that, and it was it was really memorable. But I did feel like that Brian, kind of intuitive as he is, really plugged in to her sort of loneliness. He was attentive. He was drawing her out and enjoying what she had to say in ways that were relaxing, and they were really very inclusive.
But she was laughing, and it was fun. And I felt like now we've eaten the dinner, dessert arrives, and it's a pastry. And I asked a waiter, was there ice cream? And she said, pardon me, what would you like? I said, I was just asking for maybe a bowl of ice cream. And so now she's asking, so they deliver a bowl of ice cream, a nice big bowl of ice cream, simply chocolate and vanilla. And I take some scoops and I say, would you like a scoop? And so she picks the spoon up and takes a small scoop. And to me, that became, I'm dating Princess Di. This is now a date, which is fictional, of course, but it was just like, that was it. And that was the beginning of, I got her Apollo 13 sweatshirts for her and she and the boys, and that was that.
Did you hear from her after that?
No.
Okay.
But I did it.